Now that we have answered the question, let's move on to column I. We're going to go ahead and calculate the bonus if our sales rep met the monthly goal. So we do have a bonus opportunity here of 6% of the sales if the goal was met. So in this case, as Sam did meet the goal, so what we are going to do is run the calculation. We're going to multiply the value that is in cell 5 times 6%. So we're simply going to say if the value was true, we will say cell 5 times the value that is in 13. We can use the same statement as before. So for example, we could say use our same conditional test here. If the value of 5 is greater than or equal to I12, instead of saying yes though, this is where we're going to perform our calculation. So instead of saying yes, we're going to perform our calculation. We'll say F5 times the value that is in I13. So that's the only change that we need to make here as well. So let's go ahead and set this up. We'll go ahead and click on cell 5. I'll go ahead and insert my F function again. That's already up here. So I'll just go ahead and press OK. Again, I can use the same test. I could have even copied the formula here as well, but I'll go ahead and write this over again. So 5 is greater than or equal to the value that's in I12. Since I'm right here, I want to go ahead and highlight the I12 and press F4 on my keyboard. That will absolute reference that for me. Now the value if it's true, remember we want to perform a calculation. So I'll multiply the value in F5 times the value in I13. I'm going to absolute reference I13 because I want to be able to fill down my formula. So I'll press F4 on my keyboard again, and there we go. We can see it's already giving us the calculation because this scenario is true. It's already performed the calculation for us. Should be getting this bonus. If it's false, I'll just say something like no in the quotes and we're good to go. So just to recap, our logical test is the same as before. It's the value in cell F5 is greater than or equal to the value in I12. In this case, because it's true, we are performing the calculation. Now I can go ahead and auto-fill down because I have values to the left. I can double click on the fill handle here. It will copy it down for me. And there you go. I'm good to go with the F function here. So the F function can either say true or false. We can have our custom text or we can perform a calculation as well. Now this is dynamic. So if I were to give Sandberg the extra dollar here to meet the monthly goal, we'll go ahead and change the value here and notice how this will change to yes, and we'll also get the bonus that is updated right here as well. So because we are using the cell reference, everything is dynamic. So now all we need to do is just input values. So for each month, as the cells are populated, these two columns will be updated automatically as well. You can go ahead and write your second function to calculate the bonus status and then come right back.